Hey kindergarten friends, it's Miss Nguyen, and I'm here in my kitchen today. I told a few of you that I would teach you how to make strawberry shortcake, but I was thinking, it would take a really long time to bake a whole cake, and I'm not really in the mood for cake. So here's what we're gonna do instead. We're gonna use 2 parts of the strawberry shortcake, whipped cream and a strawberry sauce, and we're gonna put it on something else, waffles. So I'm going to show you in this video how to make whipped cream and your own chunky strawberry sauce. Hope you enjoy. Here are the supplies you'll need. An electric hand mixer. If you don't have one, a whisk will do. It will just take you quite a while longer to make the whipped cream. You'll also need a measuring cup. I have a 1 cup measuring cup here. A tablespoon measure. A small knife. And a kitchen blender. Here are your ingredients. For your whipped cream, all you'll need is some heavy whipping cream and sugar. For the strawberry sauce we'll make, you'll need strawberries, sugar, and this is going to sound a little strange, but salt. And I'll explain why when we get into that part of the video. For the whipped cream, you'll need to use 1 cup of heavy whipping cream and 1 tablespoon of sugar. If you like your whipped cream to be sweeter, you can always add more sugar, but I don't really like sweet too much, so 1 tablespoon is just fine for me. So here's my cup measure. I don't know if you can see that, but it says 1 cup, and that's the capacity, how much it holds inside. I'm gonna measure out 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and I'll put that into my mixing bowl. See how thick that is? Now I'm going to use my 1 tablespoon measure, and measure out 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'll put that right into the bowl. Next, all I'm going to do is mix with my hand mixer. If you don't have a hand mixer, you can use a whisk. It's just going to take a lot longer. So here I go. Until your whipped cream is finished, when you lift your mixer up out of the bowl, and there's a tiny point at the bottom. We call that a peak. If you don't have a peak, try giving your mixer or your whisk another dip in, and you should get a peak. If you don't get a peak and it's still too runny, keep whipping it a little more. And the most important part about this whipped cream, don't forget to give it a little taste. Got a spoon? Look at that, you guys. Isn't that weird? Isn't it interesting how that runny, heavy cream turned into this fluffy whipped cream? It's perfect. For your strawberry sauce, you're going to need 1 cup of strawberries and a few extra on the side. The reason we have a few extra on the side is because I'm going to chop these up and make them into chunks, and these ones in the cup I'm going to blend up. The reason is we're making a chunky strawberry sauce. If you don't like chunks, you could just blend them all up. But you're also going to need sugar, a little bit of salt, and then a bowl to put everything in. And the most important part is your knife. This is a paring knife, which just means it's a pretty small knife. So if you want to try this out with a paring knife at your house or a smaller knife at your house, try it out. Just make sure you have a parent with you. So with my strawberries that I have on the side, I'm going to show you how to cut them. I've already cut the green one off of this one, so I won't show you that one. But strawberries usually have that green part at the top, and you don't want to eat that because they don't taste very good. So with your paring knife, cut that off. And then lay your strawberry flat, cut down the middle, and so you have 2 halves. But now turn your strawberry and cut it down the middle the other way. And now I have a strawberry in 4 chunks. Let me show you that one more time with this one. So these are both smaller strawberries. So I'm going to cut it down the middle. Turn it. Cut it down the middle the other way. If you have a strawberry that's bigger like this one, I'm going to cut the green top off again. Lay it flat. Just like the other ones, you're going to cut it down the middle. Turn it. But since it's so big, I'm going to give it one extra chop. So 1, 2. And this time I have 6 pieces. Oops, I don't know if you can see that. 6 pieces. Let me just finish with this one. My strawberries in my cup. Oops, you know what? I'm going to put all of these strawberries into my bowl. And with these strawberries, all I'm going to do, since they're going to go in the blender, is I'll cut the green top off and I'll cut them in half so they blend easier. The strawberries that I just cut in half into big chunks, I'm going to just throw them in my blender cup. And blend it up. Okay, and then I'll take it off my blender. And that strawberry sauce, or that strawberry puree that I just made, I'm just gonna put that right into my bowl. The last step would be to add some sugar. So I'm going to take, again, this one doesn't like things very sweet, so I'll just take like a half of this tablespoon and I'll sprinkle it on top. And here's where that salt comes in. So my mom taught me that when you sprinkle salt over fruits, all the water in the fruit comes out and makes it juicier. So I'm just gonna take a small pinch of salt, put it right on top, and then I'll put a lid on, shake it up, and put it in the fridge for maybe 30 minutes so that it could get, or so it can become a juicier sauce. Looks like that. All right, let's put everything together. So these are just waffles that I had in my freezer. You can use waffles that you make together with your family or just something you already had. And you're gonna put your yummy whipped cream that you just made right on top. Give it a nice big dollop. And here's that strawberry sauce that we made earlier. And I let it sit in the fridge and get juicy. You see how much saucier it looks? I'm gonna take a great big spoonful of that and put that right on top of my whipped cream. What do you think? Good enough to eat? Thanks for joining me today to make whipped cream and strawberry sauce. I hope you try this out at your house. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna go eat this now. Bye, friends.